going on, people? Welcome to the Flexing KG show.
That's what I'm talking
Bassy,
about.
bassy,
Bass.
bass. Shout out, Big
Because I'm
Nasty.
all about the bass. What's
Shout
up,
out to
bro?
everyone, man. Hey, what's happening, man? It's the Flexing KG show. What's happening? It's international break, so it's like it's a bit rubbish.
It's not
But
international break. I
but
don't think it's international break
what do you think it is then?
because we're like, we do one game a week, so
Yeah.
we're in our one game a week kind of thing. Like we're just building up to
No,
the
but it's been a
weekend.
whole week where there's no game.
Yeah, no, but that's done. Like now, we're not in this week.
The
Last
second
week
week,
was
yeah, I get what
harder.
you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Second
yeah.
week is second week international breaks a bit easier because they're coming out of the normal rubbish that they've been writing in the papers, and they have to get back to it now. They have to get back to like real stuff. That Southgate thing was long. It was a long that was long, But now we're getting into
Well,
the
Robbie was
right
trying to press me. Robbie was trying to
Robbie's.
press me. He was saying, "Listen, no. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. No.
Oh,
The Daily Star saying, wait a minute. They're saying
oh,
that Southgate could be your man. If he is, and if it, would you have him? Would you have him? No, there isn't a vacancy at Arsenal. If he's your manager, they were trying it on there. They were
I love it.
trying it.
I love it. There isn't a vacancy at Arsenal.
Guys,
Hey,
smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new to the Flex and KG show. What are we going to be talking about? Today we're going to be talking about Kobe Mainoo because at the time, right, in a matter of less than a couple of hours as you're watching this, if you're watching this as it's come out, right?
yes.
Kobe's going to be making his first England start tonight.
Well,
Yeah?
well, I just want to
KG,
let you
enlighten the
know.
people.
I want to let you know that I'm actually doing a new thing. It's called a Cob Along, and this is where I'm just literally watching Kobe Mainoo. It's called a Cob Along. It's fresh. It's new.
How do you spell
It's
it? Like,
English.
what's the title going to say?
Well, I don't know. I'm still trying to work, but I'm getting with KOB and then
And
with the
then
dash
dash along.
along. Yeah, Cob Along.
I dare you to take out the dash and just call it one word.
Cob Along.
Just a KOB
And you
and then
just,
the AL.
yeah, KOB. No, I couldn't. But again, I'm really excited. I'm excited, but I've had a U-turn. I flip-flopped, bro, on the Cobby thing.
Oh, yeah, because I want to
Yeah.
talk about this. And the reason why I want to talk about this, and I want you guys to talk about this, because we think Kobe will dominate, but like the England game tonight, I just think he's going to have a great game. But there's
Yeah.
been a lot on the internet. Big up Joel Bayer. Shout out 5. Shout out everyone
Big
on
up to
there.
them. Big up everyone
Shout
at
out
Rio.
360. Yep.
Yep.
Shout out
Big up
360
everyone
because
there.
they've reposted a clip of Joel. And it's basically Joel saying, chill. Like, he's wicked, but if we do too much, it's detrimental. And then 360 page was saying, I agree with Joel here. We're building it up to whereby if Kobe doesn't live up to the mad levels, he'll go down as a flop because people are building it as this thing and it's not really fair on the kid. Like, let him cook.
Yeah.
But right now it says on the bottom, obviously, Kobe will dominate tonight. So are we, what's the flip-flop?
Oh, no. I flip-flopped, bro. Totally flip-flopped on this Cobby thing. I was ill last week. And when you're ill, you have a lot of time to deep life and think about, hey, what's going on? And I thought to myself, I said, actually, I don't want to gain Euros anymore, bro. That's mad. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't trust Gareth. I don't trust Gareth. I don't want the stench of a failed tournament. You know how we'd say Rashford's been there for years, and we don't contextualize anything in football. So what's going to happen is Kobe's going to be he's young. This is going to be his first tournament, which is probably not saying it's too soon, but
does he even make the plane?
I think Gareth is rubbish. No, just in case, let's say he does by some miracle, he plays amazing tonight, yeah, and Gareth puts him on a plane. I can't see Gareth getting it done. And England, the toxicity before, there's a nice vibe with English media and pundits. It's been nice. There's been a lack of expectation, and there's like, just surprise us. We just want to feel pride in wearing the shirt. You know when the people talk about when a new manager comes in, they talk about we just want to feel good again. You know, like Oli replacing Mourinho. All we wanted to bring the good times back, something that you can believe in. Now, England, there's a huge expectation over this England squad. And you saw it in the game against Brazil where, I think it was a slap in the face for a lot of people. It was a wake up call to be like, hold on, these lot are not that good. And I could hear the tones of what other players have experienced when we build these people up and we just pull the rug from beneath them. Do I want to protect Kobe from that environment? Absolutely. At Man United, Kobe can make a lot of mistakes. It doesn't matter. Why do we don't say anything about it? It's because, well, we love the kid. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a youngster. He gets that youngster tax. Same with Garnacho. Other senior players do not get that. I don't know if he's going to get looked after in the England team, how Man United fans, he's just enjoying right now. He's flourishing and enjoying his football. If it's a good environment that he's going into where they can be successful and they can win, it's a good place for him to go. But what I think it's going to turn into is going to be a mess. England, categorically, when Owen brings up some of the stats that we've seen, and even in the game the other day, yes, that one player was taken out in Harry Kane, and we had nothing going up front. So tonight it's gonna be Cobby, Ollie Watkins, and all these other lot. And
Ivan Toney's going to play instead of him today.
ooh,
There's a lot of changes in today's team versus the other day. Declan Rice is going to be captain. Jude Bellingham probably won't play. Cobby will come in. Gallagher will come out. Concer's going to have to play. I think Dunk
Constance,
and
all right,
Concer's
actually.
all right. Gomez will have to play. Walker got injured. Chilwell was rubbish, so he won't play. Rashford will probably start. Foden didn't get a touch as
Yeah,
well. He played shit. So the guy's got to manage the minutes in it. I right here, listening to what you were just saying, yeah.
yeah,
I see why you flip flopped. I see like what you're saying.
yeah,
I don't think that's the case because I see it as well. The pressure is always going to be there with England because we ain't won nothing since '66. So
yeah,
if anything, if you think about it, really, how about this for pressure? The new manager, whoever it's going to be after Gareth Southgate, because it shouldn't be Gareth Southgate, we agree with that. Bro,
yeah.
what type of pressure do you think's on that man? Because I tell you something, everyone's saying that this is the squad. Everyone say, if anything, there's more pressure on this guy than Gareth Southgate. Because when Gareth Southgate came in, England's just right. What are we doing? Nothing.
Mm.
He's made us knock on the door. I'm not saying that he deserves mad praise for making us knock on the door, but he's made us knock on the door. The facts,
Mhm.
there's a lot of facts about his performances, which in the tournaments when we play a good team and all that stuff,
Yeah,
luck of the
horrible
draw,
facts.
they're all real. They're all real. But
Mm.
also the fact is that we've got to a major European final for the first time since
Yeah,
'66. We've got to the semi-finals as well. Nearly, men. Cool. But the new guy coming in, we're saying, whoever the new manager is, you better win with this. Like, especially if we play good football, like we've got the players. Hold on a minute, we've got the players. So the new guy don't get to come in with no pressure. So the pressure's still going to exist for Cobby underneath bloody Eddie Howe
well,
or
he'll be some
whoever
time on. That'll be the
whoever
next
it's going to
scouting
be.
move to make
No,
the
but I
tournament
think if
3
England
years down
lose,
the
but if
line.
England, but the reason why I don't mind Cobby going to the Euros is one, if it goes to shit, people ain't going to blame Kobe Mainoo. He does have the young player tax. He's only just come into the squad, and he, like you said, he probably won't start unless something serious happens where Kobe starts doing a madness.
Mm.
It's up in the air. He probably won't start. But if England don't win the Euros, people aren't gonna go, oh, that Kobe Mainoo fucking rare. Like it is what it is. Like they're not gonna blame him.
You hope so. You hope so. But I can't put anything past. I can't put anything past what we have seen in the past. I want to just look
Think
after him
about what
again.
he games from going, bro. Because
Again, it
right
can be
now it says Kobe
easy
will
players.
dominate, bro. I'm saying
Yeah.
Kobe's gonna
No, I'm
dominate tonight.
yes, he can. He's gonna. I
And
just think he's gonna have a great performance tonight. I think he'll have a. I think he'll have a really good performance. I'm just nervous about. I think he'll be so good that there'll be calls for him to be on the plane. Then he's got 10 games at the end of the season. Kobe, but if we have the season that we're looking for, Kobe should be traveling if it goes the way we expect it to go. If he goes to Thingy and wins the FA Cup, plays the last 10 games of the season, and I don't know, we win 8 of those games. Yeah, we eight wins, draw, whatever. Yeah, that's a really good record. Now, why would he not be on the plane? Today's game plus that. You've got enough data. That's why I'm almost looking forward. I'm saying, well, do I want him? I need him just to be in the right environment. Now, don't get me wrong; he's been looked after. That you can
he
see
will,
how
man.
the
There's serious
England
players
players.
there, man. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
It's good for
I
him to
just
be
hope
around
that.
that.
it's more so fans and stuff. But again, Kobe's temperament, I don't think he's kind of really bothered
He's all
by the
right. That's what I'm
fans.
saying. He's all right, fam. Make him
Then
go, bro. If he gets the call up, let him go, bro.
I hear it, but it's tough. It's difficult. It is difficult, and the journey of it's like the journey of that we have to look at all these things that we've seen in the past with the Rashis of this world, all the players, and again, if he's there for the experience, there for the ride, it almost kind of like how Theo was coming here and there. Because before, bro, I wanted him to play. I wanted him to be a major part of it. But it's like, again, it's environment. It's one environment that we can't control. The England environment is one of those ones where you say, "Oh man, I hope it works out." Because let's even that thing with the black boys that missed the penalty,
But
that
that's something. That's something that's a reality. That's something that's a
yeah.
reality. Like, don't get it
Well,
twisted.
that's a
If
big
we,
thing that happened. That was a
yeah,
big
yeah, yeah,
thing that
no,
happened,
that could
and
happen.
again,
That could happen.
it can sometimes it can depend because you look at the three. If you've done a case study of the three players and how their careers have gone since then, I would say, well, Saka was fine. I don't know what he done to Rashford, but Sancho hasn't been in the England team since. And there's a lot of things, but I'm just saying that it has to be environment and everything and background and everything that's going on at home has to be at optimum levels because England pressure in a tournament is different level. It is. It gets just different. I don't know what happens. I don't know if
No,
there's
it's
there's
different. It is different. It
it's
is. We've seen
different.
our
It's
golden
different.
generation falter, bro. Bro, we could have gone 2
Can't
nil
even
up
cheat on
against
touch with
France, bro, in the
remember
Euros,
the
bro.
Icelandic.
Beckham,
Remember the Icelandic
yeah,
collapse.
went out to Iceland, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Zidane scoring a penalty last minute. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, to mash us up. Like, Beckham could have made it 2-0 from the spot, missed. Like,
Do you remember Rooney and
do you know what I mean?
Rooney and
Rooney and
Rooney and
Ronaldo,
Ronaldo? What we had to inherit of her. Like
bro,
each time we've
it's
inherited
different.
some madness, bro. And the killer is we what we get home is broken players. We had to rebuild a Beckham, rebuild that relationship with Teen Rooney because that wink was all it took. That wink gate, Sir Alex
Yeah,
had
no,
to
that was
get
crazy. He had
to
to interject.
work.
He had to do the mad interjection.
Bro, Sir Alex. He had to say,
Yeah,
listen, international football's done. We're Man United. Now, again,
yeah.
in a team that's in transition, again, maybe it's fear, and this is fear talking, but
It
I
is
just
fair.
want
It
to
is
look
fair.
after it
It
is
is fair.
fear, but I just want to look after
And it's concern.
the youth. It's you I want to look after the youth and make sure that it's optimum environments. As long as they get into the right environments, I'm fine. I believe it tonight, he dominates.
That said, is it more important? I think it's more important that we protect him in terms of the expectation as well. That's one because it's really hard because we've now got a star boy, yeah, that's like the next one now. Like since the Saka thing, do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like the one that everyone can adore and stuff. Like Kobe Mainoo can be that because he's good enough to be it.
we
But
got
it's
more than one.
still really, really early. Yeah, we've got more than one. But I'm talking about in
Yeah,
England. Um,
yeah.
it's really early, in it. Like it's so early. Like some rival fans are like, "Right, these United fans, like I like this kid, but they need to chill. Like they need to relax. Like imagine it was like the early doors of the Saka thing. We were like, right, them
Mm,
Arsenal fans saying about this Saka guy, man. This is chill, man. He's only played like 20 games.
yeah.
Typical Arsenal fans are, oh, they're saying about this Martinelli kid. Chill, man. Like
Mm.
we are in that mode. I can admit that.
Well, but then
Because
you can say that, but then they wasn't wrong about Saka. Kid's a star. Do you know what I'm
let us have
saying?
it. Exactly,
And then
because you
that's what
knew.
I'm
So
saying.
we can
It's
call it
like
out. We
you
can say
can
it.
see it. Well, do you know what I'm saying? They wasn't wrong about Saka. He's brilliant. He's fantastic,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
actually
But
gained
could we put
from.
too much pressure on Kobe? Whereby if he fails to be these
I
things that we saying,
crazy,
it
bro.
goes down like he's a failure because people are putting too much
Well,
on there.
I think he
Tabres
looked.
said today he's like Modric.
No, but I've heard some mad things. I've heard
Yeah,
Sergio
crazy stuff.
Busquets. I've heard he's got
Busquets,
Mamba mentality like
Seedorf.
Kobe. I heard he's got
Yep.
Mamba mentality like Kobe, bro. That's
That's you know
insane.
how crazy that is. So
Yo,
this is
yo,
what I'm
yo.
saying. Should we what all right, before we move on from this, what's
Yeah.
the lip like what's the things where you're like, right, don't do this part. Like that's a bit extra. Refrain from these type of phrases versus no, no, no. We're seeing greatness. Like we can say that.
We don't want to this is the thing. You don't want to compare him to other players that have been great. Comparing him
Right.
to Modric is insane because you know what? Modric is probably one of the best midfielders to ever play the game. Period. Like that's it now.
Yeah. Not
Modric
probably.
is
He
in that
is.
He is. Sergio
Yeah,
Busquets as well is another
he
one.
is the best
He is on it
in that
so. What
position.
we have to do, yeah, is Seedorf. He is again the names, yeah. He's in it's mad. It is mad what they're doing, yeah.
Yeah.
Now
In
the
23
killer
games,
is
we're
yeah,
saying this. He made 23
23
appearances
games.
in all comps.
Like what he's doing is he's an elite young talent.
Yes.
That's fine. He's an elite young
Yeah.
talent. And can he go on to be as good as Camavinga, a Chouameni? These guys have won stuff as
Yeah.
well. Let's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the ceiling right now. Let's not go that far. Can he go on to do what Jude Bellingham's doing? Because I look at Jude Bellingham and I think, bloody hell, mate.
Yeah.
That's like
Like you see the
we do.
Birmingham thing, and it's a different route because that's playing men's football in the champ, smashing it. Like, rah, this 16-year-old's cold. Then you
Yeah,
go Dortmund for a couple of years. Like, Ross, man's
he's doing
still
all that
wicked.
many times.
And then you go Real Madrid, it's crazy. Doing more numbers than Zidane and that.
Bro, hey, listen. When I watched that guy play for England the other day, yeah, I watched him play for England. I goes, all right, they're
He's the
all
main
rubbish.
guy.
I said, everyone's rubbish. I said, stop it now. I goes, bro, this is what I did. I looked at the thing and I goes, he doesn't belong with these men. Because you could tell that he's been at the Bernabeu. No, all I could see is Bernabeu. I could see Premier League, yeah. No disrespect to any Premier League fans that are watching. Then I saw Bernabeu and I said,
Yeah.
he's different. He's
Yeah.
not like the rest of them, bro. He's doing things. I ain't seen this since.
He was
I
getting
ain't seen
fouled
this,
up as well.
bro. I ain't seen this since maybe prime Wayne. Wayne Rooney was. He came on the scene and I thought, "Ooh, this is different." like
Jude's
you
weird.
know the one.
Yeah, I know, but Jude's a he's like he's not technically gifted. Like it's like
No, he
Kobe.
is.
Like Kobe, no, like the way he play. Like Kobe's like technically the way he like gets out of
I'm telling you now.
situations.
No, no, no.
But
We
Jude
can't,
just can do like everything. Like he just
bro.
does
We can't
everything.
compare Kobe to. We
No,
can't compare.
no, no, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm not
I
saying that. I'm
said
not saying that.
Jude's better than everyone. He's better than all of them. In that, when I look at them, when I look at this squad, I say, yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
And I can't
yeah.
now. Even when I said that I wanted him, I haven't seen him play. Yeah, bro, that thing rings so true, fam. Remember, that was the first time I said I've never seen him play, but I wanted him.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, exactly.
He's
All right. Well, listen, yeah. So you're doing a cob along tonight.
doing a cob along.
Um, make
Seven
sure you
30.
guys get involved. Get
Actually,
involved with the cob
7:40.
along.
I like to jump in
7:40.
there. But yeah, and the
Yeah,
game's at 7:45. Come on,
better pre-match. Best statistical analysis.
Ashley and
Just
inside.
5 minutes of like, raw man. So obviously, boom. All
Yeah.
right. Here's the thing
Live.
now. All right. Here's how it's gonna go. All right. Boom. Hear what now? Bakar, listen.
Bakar.
Um.
Hey, when the man is Bakar. Oh man.
Can't
Yeah.
hear what? Yeah. Can't hear what? Hear what now? Hear what?
Basically, so obviously, raw, the game's kicked off. You know that's guy.
Yeah,
Raw,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
raw, we're
Wait, boom.
5
All right,
minutes.
boom. Let me set timer in that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. One,
Nah,
one, one, one.
that's a shambolic stream.
Oh my god!
That's a shambolic stream.
Kobe will dominate, but there's a caveat. We have to protect him, and we do need to be very thoughtful about how
Yeah,
we're gassing him.
let's call him
I say
Kobe.
mad things after games and stuff. I message Harry Pinero, exchange message, or Avellino. Oh, we say crazy stuff.
Yeah, everyone's sure.
I've messaged Avellino. Actually, Harry the other day. I said, you know, he's better than Zidane. I said, you know, he's better than Zizou, don't you? He's like, yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me. We say Chris crazy, but that's just amongst ourselves being silly. We're just being silly. We're being
Bro, you
silly.
just said it on this big platform, fam. It's too late.
Yeah, but it's not real. I don't mean it. I'm just saying.
If I'm 360 or any of these clipping things, yeah, that's all I'm taking. I'm not taking the other part where you say it's not real. I'm getting
No,
this
no,
part,
no,
the video, and you're gonna look like a mug.
no, I'm not because I don't mean that. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
cool.
But we just say silly things like that.
Yeah.
But you know, that's private. That's just messing about. When it comes to
Yeah.
seriously analyzing Kobe, you can't be on that stuff, man, because you do have to let this kid cook and you do have to let him just breathe. You know
Let
what I'm
him
saying?
grow. Let him grow. Let him just play football. Don't
Exactly.
want to do the Pogba thing to him.
Exactly. All right. From Kobe to the whole club and away from just one player. No UEFA ban. Now, obviously, Sir Jim Ratcliffe's come in Ineos have bought us, yeah.
Yes.
And
I miss
it's like,
Cardiff.
well, yeah, I know. It's been a bit quiet recently, but when something big
Yeah.
happens, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Right. So in it, basically, there was a situation whereby because Ineos own two clubs, what's it going to look like if they both want to participate in the same European competition?
Hmm.
Nice were doing well, looking like they could get Champions League. They're falling off a little bit now, and there's a situation whereby hopefully this doesn't happen for us because we want to get Champions League. But Nice are
Ooh.
looking like they're going to get in the Europa League, and it's still a very big possibility that Man United could be in the Europa League. So
Ooh.
it posed the question of what's going to be happening. Samuel Luckhurst and Matt Law, I think from the Times or someone from the Telegraph, another big piece anyway, said that Man United are confident they will be allowed to compete in European competition next year, despite a potential conflict of interest over Ineos' multi-club model with League One side Nice. Also on track to qualify. UEFA have attempted to crack down on multi-club ownership, etc., etc. Current regulations state the highest ranked side would be given priority, and with Nice currently fifth and United sixth, it would mean the French side go into Europa League, with United likely to drop to Conference League. That's how it
Ah!
actually, yeah. If it goes how, but it's not going to happen. It
Say.
basically it goes on to say there were three. Hang on a second. Um, one
Do
second.
you know how mad I'll be if I was a Nice fan?
Imagine that.
If
Imagine.
we
No,
like,
well,
have,
no,
no,
it's us who's gonna get the
I
thing.
still feel like we're
Nice.
gonna finish high. I still feel like, just I'm saying in
Well,
terms of just imagine, yeah, because the Nice fans, you have to look at it from their perspective. So these guys, yeah, they bought your club and you thought, oh, this is sick, brilliant, yeah, man, new start, fresh, everything, and then they go and buy another club. This club now finishes like this club does well, finishes in the top four, yeah, and then you finish. Wait, hold on, wait. Damn it. Yeah, you both finish fourth. What happens if you both finish fourth? Did they just go with a bigger club?
peak, peak.
That's mad.
But it says Man United have received assurances from UEFA that they will be allowed to take part in Europa League next season if Nice also qualify, despite the European governing body's restriction on multi-club ownership. Basically, because he's only been there a little while, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he hasn't shared stuff between the two clubs. They're not sharing players, scouting networks. He's only just got there. So they're
Yeah,
saying like it's cool, basically. It's a load of rubbish, really, because it's just circumnavigating the rule. Money
of
talks, in
course
it.
they do. Money talks. Absolutely. You know, and you know how he sits on the chair like a billionaire, and you can tell they just got mad money.
You always say that one. It's
Yeah,
so
he
bad.
just, bro, you know, this is ridiculous. You know how he spoke about Dan Ashworth and Newcastle stalling? Bro, it's a different type of money to talk like that because he almost was like, you lot are above this. You're a big club. So my thing is, let's just to get to the no UEFA ban and stuff. Well, there's bare Red Bull groups in it, and somehow they managed to get it done. They all managed to compete. I don't know what the true
Well, they
ownership
don't. Well, no, because RB Leipzig, they don't compete in the same thing, though. Like you wouldn't see Leipzig. I haven't seen Leipzig and Salzburg. I don't think in the same Champions League.
is that because they what is
I
that?
just don't know if it's just because they haven't finished it, they
Is
haven't
there
been in it
qualification
yet together.
things? I'm saying this is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like that would be interesting to know. That'd be interesting to find out. But I can see the club has been doing some funny things in it because even with this Tadibo thing, Tadibo is supposed to be one of the main signings that we wanted to go for, but they're saying, "Yo, no discount." So you know, them ones going to. I don't know if these are little articles just to back up the claim of these are going to be two separate entities. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's almost like a PR puff piece of, listen, you want to sign Tadibo? Big P's. Man United fans are looking
mm,
like, what? What do you mean? Like, this ain't fair. I thought you own both of them. And he's like, no, 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 no. We're going to run this thing above board. And it's one of those,
yeah.
because you'll see, wait, why would you do that? Like, what do you mean no discount? You're setting the price. It's your thing. You know what I mean? You know what you say, bro? It's like you selling me, you owning two consoles. And I'm like,
Yeah.
let me,
Like,
hey,
no.
let me get that. We're partners now. And I say, hey, let me
Yeah.
get that.
They're like,
Because
nah, man, move, man.
you're trying to make KG great again. And you're like, no,
Yeah,
move. And I
move,
say,
man. You're not having it. Well, he
no, but
says, he, um, Cyril Ratcliffe has been on record saying, no, there are no circumstances upon which an ownership of Nice would prevent Man United from playing in the Champions League. I'll be crystal clear on that. It says you have to change the ownership structure, so it's all about influence and positions on the board and that sort of thing. A, the rules are changing, or B, there are shades of grey. not black and white. Man City will probably have the problem before we have the problem because they've obviously got Girona, which is true. You know, Girona are doing well in La Liga. He says we have spoken to UEFA, and I have to say that the conversation was directed at you have to solve the problem, and you know we don't like it. We have an issue, and we might have to change some things, but they do recognise that the multi-club model, in many circumstances, benefits the smaller club quite a lot. Basically, saying we can mix a few things around. Nah, I
Yeah,
don't really run that bit. That's what I'm saying. Why it's all bollocks because really, UEFA have made the flipping rule, but they're not really laying it down like that because the owner can go, rah, I haven't even been to them offices for time, bro. I don't even
yeah.
go there, man.
And
Nah,
the
man.
thing's telling
I
me,
know a
what do
couple
you
man
mean?
over there, but my base is here. I don't even,
Yeah, yeah. And these times
I don't even go there.
he's got the straight speed dial. You own that, bro. That's your club. Both clubs are his. Incredible
He
work.
said, we've never spent time really understanding the benefits of a multi-club, but we've got Omar now. Obviously, he's been intimately involved in a really successful multi-club, which is Man City. So we need to spend a bit of time with Omar trying to understand it a bit better before we finish up with a view. Basically, Omar,
Go and do what you
Omar,
gotta
you've
do.
been doing them thing at City. Tell us the secrets of how we
Do it again.
circumnavigate everything. Now, I'm not
Do it.
suggesting here 115 charges. Listen,
Some charges,
they've obviously pulled a lot of things in it. We don't know in it. There's
yeah,
115
yeah.
charges, like it's
Yeah,
peak.
50
So,
charges. Say.
but Omar's gonna know stuff, bro. You can't hide from that. He's gonna know shit. He's gonna go. Oh, UEFA can't do nothing, bro. When that happened, I just send them one little fax, man. Let's get them one little fax.
Absolutely.
Done. Let's get them
Yo,
one little email. Ah,
yeah,
man,
and
I
then
make them go away, man. Yeah. 2 years later, Man United fined for paying off UEFA officials. Nah,
I
it's
said, go
peak. We
on,
have
go
to do it
along.
properly.
Go on, go along.
Come on, man. Let them move, man. You can't talk to me, man. Send them a little file of facts, man. Move. Just give a little email. Let them go away. You know what I mean? That's what he's
Ah,
on.
that's bad.
That's
But
what
yeah,
that's what he's on, bro.
I'm glad that it'll be. And they knew when they're buying the club, they was aware of everything. They have to do like the risk, like all that risk management and all these people, financial risk
Yep.
management. There's
Yep.
no way they didn't look at this and thought, "Well, gray area there, not clear." You know what I'm saying? And they said other clubs are doing it. Until if there's a crackdown, then we're gonna see if there's gonna have to be a decision made. But again, you'll just put in other people at Nice because you can clearly see what he wants to that Man United that is the true project.
Yeah,
Sorry, Nice
exactly.
fans watching if you are. No disrespect.
No disrespect, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
That's the
So
truth.
that's the thing. No UEFA ban. Let's move on a little bit now, and let's talk about summer targets. Now, me and KG did a little thing in terms of our transfer wish list, but this is based off sort of Romano's been talking recently on
Yes.
his own channel, sort of saying what Man United are in for a left back. The Muppeteers went quite big today. They were talking about sort of the
Mm.
striker front. Yeah, they were basically saying that Man United won't be going for like a main man striker. They're more going for someone like a Cavani type who's a little bit older, or a
Oh,
younger, more developing player who's someone who's basically flexible and happy to not be the main guy because they see Rasmus as the guy. And I've brought that up as a couple of like talking points before recently of like, what's the positions we need, but on the striker thing, if we start there, what's the type of striker we need because we've spent big on Rasmus, and Rasmus obviously looks good.
love him.
But yeah, for sure. But then we want more. We need more. Marshall's going to leave. We've only got one striker, so a striker's definitely on the agenda. Do you get another young kid who's not going to be coming to Man United at this stage of his career, being like, "Raw, I need to play. I need to be the main guy, or I just want to compete to be the main guy," or do you get someone a bit older
Mm.
who can nurture and show Rasmus the way and be happy to kind of be second fiddle to a youngster and help them? Or do you go and get what's big boy, which they're saying is not going to happen, but do you go and get the big boy? No, I don't care. Someone costs 60, 70 million and Osman's go and get us get the big, not Osman, but just someone
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that big boy
Like,
piece. Yeah. What are you saying on that?
I think in the striking force, the key decision that we have to make is you want to get someone that's a little bit different to Rasmus. Like, and it's hard to profile Rasmus because I know he
Yeah.
likes to play back to goal. I know he's comfortable doing back to goal, and he doesn't like run. He doesn't mind running off the shoulder. You know, that Erasmus goal that he scored in the, when he dinks the keeper and stuff, he enjoys doing that as well. I think that those are the type of goals that he wants to score. So Rasmus is a bit of an all-rounder. So it's hard to really say, but then you do want a speed demon. You see how what Rashford does when he's playing up front, and it's not worked at the most of the times, but that break and just kind of like what we saw with Ahmad, that finish that Ahmad has. You know, when he just that break with him and Ganacho, fantastic. That's just pace. Two people running down on goal. Wonderful. Knows where the understanding of the offside rule because again,
we need a
Rashford's
striker
out.
who
No, because Rashford's been caught out, and Darwin has Rashford Darwin. Look at the offside
no, but
things.
it's too mad. Nah,
Holland,
you're the mad scout.
Rashford.
So what do
No,
we
but
need today? We need a
no, but then
striker
if you think
who
about it,
knows the offside rule.
let's talk about it though. Haaland
Yeah.
rarely offside. Darwin and Rashford and them man consistently offside. Osimhen for AFCON was the offside king. A lot of his goals were offside. So when now it seems like it's funny, but they're putting all this data into the computer, and we need to
How many
find
times was he
someone.
offside? Him. We'll have him.
No, but not even. I'm just saying, yeah, someone that's quick and really has a high IQ of the game. That's a better way to say it. That's how Cam would say it. Do you know what I'm saying? But then really, the high IQ is saying stay on side, bro.
he
Stay
said,
on side.
I need somebody who understands the offside rule.
Hey, but then when you say what was Van Nistelrooy's greatest? What was Van Nistelrooy's greatest skill as a striker?
Finishing.
But he knew the offside rule beautifully, and people was like, "How the hell?"
They all know
How,
it. It's can they stay on side? They
no,
all know what the
how
rule
the
is,
hell?
KG.
How did he stay on side? You know what I'm saying
You
is
had to
right.
let you go. Yeah, so basically, if you're
You
on
know,
this side, yeah, it means that
nah. Hey, listen. Some people don't let us look at let's look at the stats of people that stay offside, bro, and it's bad. I'm talking
yeah.
about if Man United are playing, especially a team that is focused on playing on the counter attack and literally winning the ball back high and getting that moment. When you go back, even a lot of Arsenal fans laugh at Ten Hag, but then the Ganacho moment when who does that move? Who does that? Gabriel does it. Tell me that's not IQ and understanding. He said, "No, the rules."
Sorry.
Ganacho went like this,
No, but that was close. That wasn't even. That was. Oh, that was so
bro.
annoying.
Wouldn't that happen to Man
That was the
Nistelrooy?
best.
So anyway, yeah.
Yeah, because
Nah,
he basically could have got elite reading of the line. Was a bit
elite
better.
reading.
That's a scout way of saying it. Yeah.
It was whatever way you want to break it down is going offside rule with it. That's it in its most
Yeah.
simplistic form. But then, yeah. So I'm saying someone quick. You know what's funny? Because there was that kid that was at Ajax that I know he really liked.
What, Robbie?
Robbie, who I'm not saying I want Robbie, but I'm saying someone that is it's gonna be a problem. You have to remember in a Ten Hag mode, but then Dan Ashworth and them man are coming. So I know Ten Hag is not gonna be the man doing these things. Right? I could imagine you're looking for these similar types of traits. It has to be different to what we got now, though.
Yeah, I think
What
I
you
don't think I don't think it can be like I don't think it can be like an Ivan Tony. Like I know, did you say you'd have him?
I'd
Yeah,
love
but
this.
but he's not going to be happy to come and be the second guy, bro. Not at
It's
this
Man
stage. This
United.
is big.
This is Man
Nah,
United.
bro. He ain't going
This
to
is
do
Man
that.
United. We have to
It's
get
true
back to
that yeah, no, that's true. But like, it's Man United. But at this stage of his career, with Ivan Tony, and for the P's, it's going to be as well. It's going to be
no. The
like
best man
70
is a
million
joke.
for Ivan
I
Tony.
know the best man. Ooh, how much?
It's going to be a light 60, 70 million for Ivan
Well, we
Tony.
need to
Easy.
spend it. Ivan Tony makes again. You have to have what is killing Man United at the moment is there's a lot of games, bro. Rasmus, yeah. When you
Nah,
say
we shouldn't be
he's not
spending
going to be
60, 70
second,
million on a
when you say
striker
he's
in the
not going to be
second.
second fiddle, we should be. When you're talking about second fiddle, Flex, yeah, this is not a normal, bro. This should be another striker. We're talking about every club should have two strikers, and then the other that is a second fiddle man. The second fiddle at Man United, because you get what? How many subs you getting in a game? Five?
5.
5 subs in a game, yeah, and Ten Hag likes to make changes. Especially if he's going to change something, we learned before, he wants to really change the striker. What he's really doing with
Yeah,
McTominay
but he
is
can't.
coming on as a second striker and getting a goal here and there. So when he makes his change, he would really change a striker. Weghorst, we saw that consistently. He was the guy that was Weghorst will change and then the next one will come in. But that was what was doing most of the season. So if you're playing at Man United as the second striker with all the game fixture pile up, you're gonna get games. Tony should feel no way about coming to Man United, and it wouldn't even be a bit part role. It'll be a big role. If Martial's fit, he played more games this season. Literally, he could be even with Rasmus being the main guy. So I don't think it's a thing of decreased football, and it's Man United, and it's like, mate, fight for the badge, make it your own. I think the third striker, that's where you get into the problems of I don't
Not
even
getting enough.
know.
Yeah, of course.
No, the
I
third
don't
one.
know. I feel like we need. I personally would like to, because again, if we're changing Ineos are changing the tact, yeah, of what we're doing, we
Mhm.
want to find the next Jude Bellingham, the next Mbappe. Ivan Tony's not going to be the next Mbappe. Yeah, and I'm not saying just that literally. Ivan Tony's not going to be the next one up, is he? He's the one
Yeah,
now. Like
yeah.
that's spending big P's on a ready-made player now. When we're trying to nurture Rasmus, we're trying to find another player for good value and not be spending big money on big price tags. And then we're looking in 2-3 years after we've given Ivan, which I love Ivan Tony. I think he's
Wicked.
sick. I think he's a wicked player. I like him as a person as well a lot. But if we bought Ivan for like 70, 80 million, that's a
I don't
lot
like
of
70,
money,
80.
bro.
I think I like 70 million though. 60 to 65,
All right,
70.
let's just say 70. Let's just say 70
I'm
million.
happy.
With what?
Take it. I'll buy it right now. What have you why are you saying
We
no
got
to
a
that?
lot to do in the squad. We got a lot to do in the squad, bro.
Yeah, but I'm
We got
saying
like
that is a
I
that
like
is
we're
a
already tight with
significant sign.
FFP. If we don't get Champions League, forget it. If we do get Champions
I
League, it
thought
helps
there's
a
that
bit.
injection that they said. I thought there was that 200 and something million injection
Yeah, but
because
that's not to go straight into transfers. It's come off the debt. It's come off the debt. It has come off the debt, and it's given us a bit more on our credit card essentially. It's helped us a
just
bit, but it's not like we can just go and. But yeah, now we got an extra 80 million to spend on one man. It isn't as clear
isn't
cut as that.
FFP doesn't FFP also consider salary as well and how much you lot spent? Is that part of it? Would that be
Yeah,
a
it's
part?
it's, it's what you
Wait,
make.
wait,
It's
wait,
what you
wait. Yeah, and go on.
it's what you make compared to what your outgoings are and what you
Yeah,
can
and then
spend.
so there you
I
go.
don't
So
know,
that
man. Ivan
means
Tony for
I
70
thought
million.
it was
I
basic.
would you not rather get a young up and coming not like because remember we're
I
getting the best in best of class, bro. These man, we're getting the proper scouts, we're getting the proper negotiators. We should be
I've
able to
got
go and
that's
find the next Julian Alvarez or something like that. The youngster could like come in and do like we can do that.
it's a bit difficult, man. I've got again. My thing is, I do want someone that's gonna. You don't want to be in a situation similar to Delo, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and it's not me being disrespectful to both players, but when you talk about lifting the level of quality or lifting the level of competition, it's before it used to be, well, who's the better one of the two of them, and there was no clear answer. There was no clear, well, you've done enough now. That's your shirt. Now I'm talking about, let's say, for instance, Man United went and found another wicked right back. Now the pressure is too low. Keep that shirt because, bruv, like it's got to be more than delivery. Now we're talking more delivery. Now we're talking about G and GA. Yeah, in this one, it's like, yeah, you're doing all right, but I need that and more. I'm looking for Trent numbers. Now with the competition with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, it's like it's just beneath. I'm talking about the player that's going to push him on. So you got two younger players that are almost doing the same thing. We want
So you
that.
think by getting Ivan Tony, it just makes it start clear that
It
he's the number
pushes
one
it.
striker then?
Well, no, it's a message. It's a definite. I'm not going into the summer easy. If I'm Rasmus, I'm doing the Langa training sessions in Dubai, fam. You know the pre-training training. You know, like
Yeah, with the
the
top off. Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
you know that with the bibs and that, and you go link up with
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
doing the
doing that
mad
one.
jump. You're jumping on top of the boxes.
Yeah. With the 1 foot. You know them. You know,
Mad training.
I'm making you have to because I know that my position is not secure, and I think that should be the feeling at Man United. If we're gonna go back to best in class and best in quality, I should never have a summer of yo, we're just raving and enjoying because I could lose my shirt at any time at this big club.
Yeah.
And at the
But
moment,
this is a good one.
everyone's fine.
This is a good one. In the comments, let us know what you're saying. KG saying he would love Ivan Tony or someone like that who's wicked
Yeah,
now. Muppeteers, in contrast to that, saying that Man United are gonna go younger or an older
Yes.
striker, not a guy for now. They Man United want to go for someone who, it's according to the Muppeteers, Man United
Yeah.
are going for somebody that they feel will be happy to be second fiddle, and KG saying no, he wants the wicked guy now, the
Mm.
27-year-old in his prime, 28-year-old in his prime, big piece, 70 million,
Push
get
Rasmus to
him.
the push Rasmus
Because
to the
also
limit.
other targets, because Fabrizio Romano have been talking about a left back.
Mm. It's about time. It's about time.
100%.
There's been I like this
I'd
left
rather
back
spend
team.
big money on that.
This is where you can go. This is for
That
where for
big,
me
I
you
need
go
to
young. No, I feel this is
need
where
levels.
because my thing is, bro, like quick, understand, like let me do it in the man them
Oh,
that
you're moving
honestly,
mad. You're
obviously do the
moving
invert
mad.
thing.
The
Hey, be obviously
worst scout.
understand the inverted thing and the overlaps and that. Obviously, know about the inverted and the overlaps and that. No, but
Overlap and
honestly,
underlap.
overlap, underlap and that. No, but on a serious note, yeah, it's not like it's a pivotal area, but I don't think it's the most difficult position on the pitch, personally. Like,
No, it's not the
I'll be
most difficult
honest,
position on the pitch, but we
yeah,
have to. It's been tight, bro. We need elite fullbacks, bro.
we just need someone that can stay fit, bro. All we need
No,
is
but that's
we
the
need
no. But see, that's where you're wrong. No, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong.
okay.
That is the ism. That is the Luke Shaw ism, because he's made you feel like that because of the sheer unavailability. That you're saying that the biggest attribute. You literally just said we just need someone who can stay fit.
We
No,
need
no. We need elite. I want an elite level left back, bro. Not just someone who can stay fit. That's the opposite. I don't just want someone who's just going to be there because he's fit. I want someone who's going to be wicked, bro. Someone
don't
who's
you
just
think
going to be
Malassia could
there.
have
You
don't
give
you
me
think
Dan
Malassia
Burn. Give
was
me Dan Burn.
no. Don't you think
Well, that's
Malassia
what I'm
was
saying.
growing
As he's
into
that injured.
when do you think Malassia was growing into like something?
No,
He looked like
no. He's
he looked
nice.
he's
No,
not
I think his
rubbish.
position is fine. It's not rubbish. The youngster who comes in for the senior here and there is fine. That's what he is. When you replace Luke Shaw, bro, it needs to be with the top left back,
Your
proper.
Malassia, if you're getting with the plan, bro, if you're getting with the plan of like what you said
He
with the
was there
striker,
just to challenge Shaw.
Malassia was no, the Malassia was there as in to learn from Shaw to be the number one at some point. You do that big, do
Nah, I
that.
think it. Nah.
Oh, of course, write his name down, bring him in. He's the first signing, bro. He was the first signing. Never forget
Yeah, but it was
in the
just 14 million from flipping final. It wasn't
yeah,
it.
and then let them wicked fight. That's what we're asking for, right? We're asking for go
Nah,
young, bring him in,
I'm
and
not asking that.
then
I want prop. We already got Malasia. That's what I'm saying. So now I want the proper thing. I want
I don't understand
bro.
why you
I
won't
tell
do
you
this.
what, bro. If next season, if we get a proper left back, you're going to see him up and down doing it. Like someone like Alfonso Davis, but I know we can't get him. But I'm saying,
Yeah,
Theo Hernandez. I'm saying proper left. I want a proper left back, bro. Liverpool
wow.
got Andy Robertson, bro.
Hey,
Proper left
they
back.
got him on a discount. Hey, listen, when I heard about how
Yeah,
that guy was signed, hey, do you know
that's what
Steve
I'm
Bruce
saying.
scout? Hey, Steve Bruce scout
Yeah,
hounded me. Yeah,
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 bro,
yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, hey, he said the scouting
bro.
report, dynamite. He said
You need
he
elite
compared him
fullbacks,
to
bro.
he compared him to a superhero that just goes up and down the wing, some old school one. And that's it.
Mad.
Like sometimes easy scouting, bro.
Yeah, bro. Unless we're gonna do the Pep thing, yeah, of how he
Yeah,
plays football, where he basically plays without a left back bare times.
yeah.
Arsenal up their thing and got Timber was supposed to be playing there, got injured, but he can. He's top tier. Zinchenko, top tier. Do you know what I'm saying? They got rid of flipping. What's the guy's name again? Where's the
That one
shorts?
from
Kieran
what's the
Tierney.
one that Tierney,
Yeah,
man? It made
yeah.
what they
Well, it's bare
like
injuries, bare
Arsenal
injuries.
fans
Tomiyasu,
crazy.
Tomiyasu can fill in there, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean. Kivior's playing there at the moment; he's doing all right. But their main plan is the Timber thing. You could play left or right back, and flipping Zinchenko. Yeah, Chelsea are in a bit of a pickle. They need to find someone now because got
I can't.
Cucurella and
I
Chilwell's
think
struggling.
Chara.
But
It's
they're
mad.
11th. That's why they're 10th. That's 11th, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Liverpool got Robertson. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need elite fullbacks, bro. So when it
I
gets to
just
come to fullback,
honestly, bro, trust me, not the Theo Hernandez route. That's where I want the scouting network to scout, bro, and go crazy
all
and
right.
just bring in the name,
KG
bring in
just
the name.
downplaying the left back team. Man said as long as they're fit, it's calm. You're like, right,
Nah,
as long as
I'm saying,
this
okay.
in my head, yeah, in my head, this is what I heard. Let me tell you what I heard in my head. Yeah, boom. Obviously, hardest thing to do is score goals and that. Bruv, spend big there, innit? Spend big. And
Yeah,
then left back and that. Oh man, just make sure you can just get up and down, but make sure he just turns up. Make
What
sure
are
he
they
turns up.
saying? What are they saying?
Amalassia's 25 this year, bro.
Hey,
No, he's
what did
not
they
that
call
young.
Carragher? Wait, what did Carragher call left backs and right back? Failed wingers, fam.
Oh,
Remember, I'm just saying this. I'm just
yeah,
passing
all right,
on.
cool. Well, call Cafu a failed winger then. Call Jordi Alba a failed winger. Go on then, call them that if you
I'm
want.
just
Call Roberto
saying.
Carlos a
I
failed
didn't say
winger.
it.
Call Ashley
Call him,
Cole that.
bro. Your guy sources. Call him and tell him that. I didn't say it. He said it. I'm just
Yeah.
repeating what I heard him
Nah, he
say.
doesn't mean they can't be amazing fullbacks. He's just saying usually they probably did start higher up and then
No,
went back.
bro.
But Malacia is only 3 or 4 years younger than Shaw, bro. Like it's
I
not
honestly feel that
like he's not
Malacia.
the young kid. No, but what I'm saying is we're building him up to be this young. Like
Yeah,
he's okay. Like I liked him. He was all right. I'm not saying he's rubbish, but
yeah.
not to be our starter like top guy.
I
Keep Malacia
honestly,
where he
yeah.
is. Go and get us a
Had
proper
he had
left
a full
back.
season, had he had a full season again, I feel that he'd be knocking on the door as our main guy.
Nah, he's not better than Shaw because in his best version, he's not better than Luke Shaw. He's not.
We don't know. He's not. He only played one season, bro.
Nah, I can see, bro. He's not.
The eye
He's not
test.
better than Shaw. 100%. Because like
Hey, Shaw's,
a proper physically fit
Shaw's given,
Shaw,
hey,
which we don't get.
Shaw is given Man United. We can say exactly what Shaw is now. We can define Shaw, and it's been inconsistent. Unfortunately, he's
Yes.
got quality.
Yes.
He's got quality, but he's
Yeah,
just
'cause he's a
been
good player.
too,
He's a
too
competent player, but he's
inconsistent.
not too
Too
inconsistent.
inconsistent. So it not saying he's been a Man United failure, but like he when he leaves, where do you put him on that ranking? You know how you put because the new players that don't go into some people. Cam said something mad about the hair yesterday, not a legend, this, that, and the other, which I thought was insane.
Yeah, he's been saying that
But
for time.
Shaw's been here for such a long time. When
Yeah,
it's
he's
all
not a
said
legend
and
though.
done, how would you rank Shaw's time at Man United? Where does he go down? In,
It'll be disappointing. It'll be disappointing when you look at the whole time of it. It'll be disappointing, but you give him a lot of brackets and caveats as to why and how it was disappointing. Like the level of injuries that he kept sustaining and stuff just has been a theme for his whole career. It really has. And then on top of
is
that,
he
the
going to that
ability
young bracket?
wise,
Is he going to the Ashley Young bracket of like players? Like,
like
does he go
servant and
there?
just like yeah, like just yeah, good servant to the club. Like yeah, good guy, always gets it. Like gives his all. Like
Always
and
welcome
is a
back.
quality player. Yeah, senior player at Man United for a long time. He's had a long career. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's not easy to just say, oh, he's been a complete failure. A lot of people will say that. Oh, well, we listen. This is the kid we bought for 30 million from Southampton or whatever. He was supposed to be the main guy. Like he hasn't. Did he turn into that? Well, he was English. He's been
England,
England's
he's
like
England's number
starting
one.
left back for like yeah. He's been the number
He's
one guy at Man United
time.
and England for the whole time. So do you know what I mean? But it hasn't been good enough, has it? It hasn't. It
Shame.
hasn't. Yeah, it is a shame.
Hey, we're looking at
Henry,
some centre backs as well, by the way.
we're looking at
Like
what?
some one young one from. We're looking at some
Yeah, we need
centre backs
centre
as
backs.
well.
We need
I
centre
like that
backs,
one.
bro.
Hey, our guy Johnny Evans, he's retiring as well, man.
Is
That's
he?
sad. I'm hearing that. Ain't you heard that?
What, retiring
Oh,
from all
he's
of
retiring
football
at
or
the new
just
season. Yeah.
or from international?
This is what I heard.
KG,
Again,
where have you no, KG, not just what I've heard. I want you to tell me where you've seen that.
the chat,
You don't know. You
live
don't know,
chat,
do you?
the live chat
The chat.
on my channel. Yeah. Someone, it's been. I passed on the message that I've heard. Is he not though? Check it before you say anything. Here you go.
Bro, it would have been all over real life big things, bro. Johnny Evans
Where did
retiring.
Johnny Evans retiring from this?
I've not seen that once, bro. Where on
Johnny,
earth have you seen that? So one of your reckless delegates who you literally name
yep,
them
I trust.
reckless,
Yep,
right?
trust
Has
him.
said it, and now
Can't
you're
see
saying that he's going to retire.
that. Saying he's gonna retire. Johnny Evans, hell of a run. Where is it going? I'm seeing it everywhere.
It's from a Twitter account called Manchester United Forever. United Forever. It's a Twitter account. It's a random.
Trust him. I trust him.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I trust him.
You trust him?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying? You trust him?
yeah, absolutely.
Forever 7. Right, I'm going to put in this account. Let's see what KG's source is this.
I
Okay,
hope it's
I've got it right here. No, I've got it right here.
how many
Got it
followers?
right here. Hold on. So
Oh,
hold on a minute. This is what you do. This is why Right, exclusive. Johnny Evans is retiring from football at the end of the season. He informed Man United about his decision last week. United are now thinking about bringing 2 centre backs in. This is from Man United Forever, tweeting everything related to Man United. Man United source inside the club. They've got 66,000 followers.
Oh, not bad. Oh, I'm gonna hold out for these guys to be right.
So you want Johnny Evans to retire?
Nah, well, I just want it to be. I want to be right now. So yeah, I need to be right.
So one person, one account who has 66k
Yeah,
following has
yep.
claimed that this is what's going to happen,
And I haven't done any due diligence to see if they've been
and
right or
now
not.
you didn't even check any of this.
I haven't done any due diligence to see if they've been right on other things.
You haven't. You haven't.
To see what their hit rate is. No,
Are you asking me to do it?
I'm just saying. According to the Daily
Oh,
Star, again, Gareth Southgate, and it was big news, and everyone went with it. All we needed was the aggregators to pick it up. But Johnny Evans is not. It's not sexy. It's not a sexy topic in it. It's like, oh, okay, right. Do you know what I mean? Bro, the Daily Star told us that. Where the Daily Star told us we're getting thingy.
I'm looking at the thing
Gareth
now.
Southgate. Remember that? And it was
Yeah,
big
and
news.
it's not true.
What else did they say?
There's a thing they've also posted. I'm gonna. You can look at it yourself, KG. If you look in our private chat, yeah,
Yeah, I
you can
don't want
see
to
that.
look. You know
Yeah,
when you get a car crash and you don't want to go around and see
yeah.
the damage
No,
you
it's
caused.
fine. You can go in our private chat. You see that?
I'm looking right now. I'm
The one that free the one right. There's one from when was this posted? This was posted on March the 24th. Okay, so a couple of days
yeah,
ago, saying that exclusive news: Al Nassr have offered a huge contract to Casemiro till 2029. They are offering 180 million euros per season for him, and are ready to offer 50 to 60 million euros to Man United, only for him to transfer to Saudi Arabia. So
please,
they're claiming that as well, claiming a lot of stuff.
people, bro. Listen, end of the day, with
Yeah,
this transfer stuff,
yeah.
you gotta throw some stuff at the wall, mate. Matisse, piss off.
Man United is one of the Premier League clubs monitoring Rodrigo's situation, and it has inquired about the player's availability. Real Madrid is predicted to let him go in the summer transfer window because they'll soon bring
Oh,
in
how
Mbappe.
much?
I
How much?
heard, and this person who's your source says I
Yeah,
heard that Rodrigo. He just heard it. I heard that Rodrigo's price is around 85 million.
we can't afford that.
This season, he scored 13 goals in 8 games.
Huh? How much
85
would you
million.
say? 85. We can't afford that. It's not, man.
But, that's the only reason it's not happening.
Johnny Evans retiring at the end of the season doesn't
Wait,
feel
wait,
like
wait. Hold on. It's only it's only not happening because we can't afford it, not because it's total
But you
bullshit.
said 85. We ain't got, what do you call it? We ain't got that kind of money.
No, bro, forget the money. How about it's total bullshit? We're not gonna get Rodrigo, bro.
I understand, but I'm saying that, what do you call
I
it?
don't think
Wouldn't
you do.
if a club, no, if a club, what do you call it? Let's come on, Flex. When you make a light phone call and say, when you inquire, people clubs inquire all the time. That's
They
not
do
strange.
inquire all the time. But
That's
your
it.
source is
If
Man
they're not
United forever.
inquiring,
Your source is Manchester United
if
forever.
they're right and he retires, will there be an apology? No, there
Well,
won't.
there will be, yeah, there will be.
What do you call it? Luckhurst told me we're not signing Amrabat because of
Yeah.
facial expressions, and he
And we
writes for a
don't
top.
listen to Amrabat. And we don't listen to Luckhurst. He
And then
look at
guess
Luckhurst's reputation. What do you say about Luckhurst? Yeah, I'm glad you brought this up. What do you say?
I say a lot of things, but he's still top
Well, there
tier.
you go.
But he's still top tier, and he still gets to write loads of articles about Man United back to back. See,
What are you doing here? Are you giving credit? What are you saying here then?
all I'm saying is Luckhurst still writes his articles,
This
still
is
considered
KG.
tier one.
Out of nowhere, he said, "I heard that," and yeah, and Johnny Evans is retiring, so I heard
Yep.
that. Where did you
Well,
hear it?
that's
And you
what I
didn't
heard.
even know where you didn't even know.
I
You
had it
didn't
from
even know
United
that's what
forever.
they were called.
I had it from United forever. I told
What's
you
wrong
what I
with
heard.
you? What's wrong with
All I'm
you?
saying is, look, end of the day, yeah. I don't know why you got an issue with my sources. Came out and said Daily Star came out and said Gareth Southgate. No one is blank. In everyone ran with it, and it was from the Daily Effing Star. Yeah, they just said, even though Ornstein came out weeks before, super credible, and said, expect no Man United are not doing anything. Like they're happy with their. Basically said, Ten Hag will be here in the summer. Even though he said that, this is Mister Tier One beyond, and the whole world ran with the with the Southgate to Man United with no lack of evidence. So I should be able to say what I want to say. And then
Johnny
who?
Evans is retiring. So because that's happened, that's also giving you the license to
All
just
I
say
can
Johnny
do,
Evans retiring.
yes, I should be able to.
What if Johnny Evans is listening to this, saying, "What is this absurd? Why is KG saying that?"
Johnny Evans. Then I say Johnny Evans, one of my favorite players.
ESPN also said about
Yeah,
Southgate. What's the Daily Star?
listen. And according to Daily Star, that's what ESPN did. I want that.
By the way, the latest on
I'm
Malacia is this actually.
yeah.
This is from the Mail Sport. They said Tyrone Malacia's difficult recovery from a double knee surgery means he is unlikely to make his comeback before the end of the season. However, reports in Germany over the weekend claiming that Malacia's problems to be as much mental as physical are somewhat wide of the mark. While Malacia has had to overcome the psychological challenges typically involved in any long-term rehab, the injury itself and several setbacks in his recovery are the reason he has not played at all this season. Malacia has had problems with a damaged cartilage meniscus in his knee. He has spent some time at home in the Netherlands after a surgery, but he has been working on his recovery at Carrington and is focused on getting fit for the start of next season. So they're basically saying that when people have tried to add in like, oh, he's off because of mental health and he's struck, that's wide of
No,
the mark.
yeah.
It's just, it is literally, as tough as it's been, it is literally the setbacks from the injuries, like physiological
I
setbacks,
hope he
which has
gets
not
back
been
because it's a shame. Man. I feel like we're mischaracterizing Malasia. That guy, whenever he played, he was giving
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. He was.
Like,
He
and
was.
I think
Yeah.
we're trying to turn him into a bad signing because he hasn't been fit. He's obviously
No, he
he's
can't
had a
do that. He had a good, decent
no,
break
but
for a
he's had a
season.
mad. He's had a good first season. He's had a mad surgery, and we have to see what happens. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's one the same thing with Timber. People understand what Timber's going to be. It's like he's a good player, but you haven't seen him
Yeah.
that much. You're just going off the getting off the vibe. Obviously, ex Eric Ten Hag player, but Ajax and that, and he done well under Eric. Yeah, so you lot still believe in him.
Yeah.
Give that same thingy to
Oh,
Malasia. How
Malasi's
many
actually had a season. Well, he's got
yeah,
injured on
how
the
many?
first day of the
That's what I'm saying.
season.
But Arsenal
Didn't
fans will swear blind to you. I love Timber, by the way. But I'm saying us
he? Yeah.
the same what they're doing. They're saying, yeah, great player. Can't wait till he comes back. He's going to revolutionize things for us. So I don't know why we're giving up on a player. Like we've got more data. Like we should just again. He didn't have a bad season his first one. Decent
Yeah. He had an up
understudy.
and down season. There were times where he came in and was really refreshing, really good, really
Yeah.
aggressive. Liverpool at home, stuff like that. There were
Then
other
he
times he got taken off at halftime against Betis, taken off at halftime
in
against
your
City. Like just
and then
ups and
again
downs.
in your first
Ups and
season.
downs,
That's
man.
it.
First
That's it.
season. He's a good kid.
First
Good
season.
kid. I
Yes,
like
I
his
want to
attitude. Good kid.
give him the space.
Yeah, I agree. All right, we're at the end of the show. Smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We discussed
Yep,
a lot, and I need you lot to. KG, he
I've
was
done
on
a
the
lot of.
periphery. He said a lot of stuff. He spoke about scouting and
I want
basically
it.
saying, "Rah, I only." He basically said, "I want a striker." This is your summary. I want a striker who
I think
understands what
it's unfair
offside
for you
is.
to do my summary. I think I should.
I want. This is what you said. I want a
I think I
left
should.
back who's just fit. I just want him to be there. It doesn't matter.
That's
We don't have to invest that much money into
I think that's
a
a
left back
mischaracterization.
because this is
I
what
think
you
that's a
said, bro.
mischaracterization. I
This
said
is
I
what you
want
said.
quality. No, you're doing the headlines you're
You're doing a
doing.
cob along and you don't know how you're going to spell it
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. Wait, the headlines stink.
You've had a
You need to hear
crazy show,
that.
bro.
I haven't. The headlines stink. I said some really thought-provoking stuff. I spoke about having quality at the club. I spoke about players
You
that are
said we
going to
should
be back.
spend 78 million on Ivan Tony. Don't
I
matter
said
about
I spoke
FFP in the
about
budget.
I spoke about quality. I spoke about
It don't matter that
lifting.
says he wants to find the next up and coming. KG said spend 60, 70
You
million
just said to
on
buy a
Ivan
Fia
Tony now.
Hernandez. You said buy a Fia, spend all the money on the left back.
I said I'd rather spend more in that situation because I want an elite left back. Yeah,
Yeah, and I
but
said I want an elite striker. What's the you want an elite
you
striker?
said
I
no.
want an
You
elite,
said you want a striker who just knows how to know to know what offside
elite,
rule is.
elite. No, I said again mischaracterization.
No,
I
I
said
said elite reading of the line. I said that. You didn't say that.
that's what I meant. The players that I gave you was I said Haaland stays on side, Darwin Nunes and Rashford don't.
You said as long as the left back's just fit.
I said you say with a Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Magalhaes only done. Yeah, and
This is
then
it.
and and then
Gracias.
Garnacho.
Nah,
Those are the
your
fine
analysis
margins.
is fucked. Your analysis is fucked.
Hey, those are the fine margins.
Guys, in less than a couple of hours, like you said, it is Cobby's England debut. So make sure you head over to KG's channel for the Cob Along.
Come on.
They come along. And we will see you then. Take care, guys. We're out of here. And also, KG, before you go, I'm recording you locally, so don't just go
I
away.
won't just
Wait for 2 seconds. We're out of here. Take care. Peace.